Gemini, what's up? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're looking into your weekly reading. Sageness just popped out. Aries got that message as well. Just as an FYI, you could be dealing with an Aries. Everyone's situation is going to be different, right? So it's all based on the energy, how it resonates with you, what's going on in your world, etc. I'm a huge proponent that if it vibes with you, take the message. If not, then it's not meant for you, right? I've got my panties in a bunch too many times over. This is a lot. I think that flipped out with Aries as well. Myth. All right, so what are we cultivating? What are we connecting to? So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers, welcome. Tapping into the energy that you need to know for this week. What is the highest and best message for what you're navigating through? Love, light. Only resonating with the highest and best, right? I don't know what is up. This has been kind of a weird, I feel like I say that a lot, like this is a weird energy, etc. All right. Oh, well, there's that myth card. So what are you lying to yourself about, or what is being hidden from you? There's lies. It's not it's not a fun energy for you this week. Gemini, I'm so sorry to see this. You know, I think that sometimes we believe people's shoot, guys, this is intense. So sometimes we believe what people say to us, what they kind of proclaim to us, etc. But you obviously know this is not true. There is some myth in your realm. You know someone's lying to you. You know someone's kind of like making some things up. That's where that imperfection lies. But I don't know if you're 100% seeing this, resonating with this. And honestly, it's through this conflict that you're able to see this a little bit clearer. Because it's going to force you to look beyond, right? Look beyond what they're saying, not taking this person at their word. I think you want to, for sure. It's easier almost, but Page of Cups pops up, which you know that it's like, it has this vibe of a little bit of too good to be true. So you're seeing something that's not 100%. Maybe someone's being too emotional, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, trying to play on your emotions, trying to get you to believe something, that they're growing, they're building, they're trying to get better, trying to heal themselves, etc. It's not always going to be like this, is what I'm hearing. You're getting a lot of communication like that. You feel some level of responsibility to pass it on. You're not 100% certain what to think about it. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I think that Knight of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, to me it's very Leo energy. You're trying to contemplate, is this too good to be true? Are they trying to tell me something that doesn't specifically resonate with what's going on for me, or with how I'm seeing the situation? It's conflicting with what they're trying to tell you, what they're trying to show you. It's conflicting with your own success, how you see things, what you feel instinctually you need to do in order to move forward. I feel like this person is playing a lot on your emotions, Gemini. They are a very emotional person. Like I said, that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy can kind of take you into the want victim mentality. Please feel bad for me. I'm doing the best that I can. And not to throw shade to anyone, we all kind of have to figure out whether what someone's saying is true and legit. We all go through challenging times in our life versus if it's just lip service, right? Ooh, and that's kind of how it's showing up for this person, whomever you're dealing with. Tower energy is Uranian energy. It's throwing things off course, sudden upheaval, sudden change, not really expecting how things are going to look, but also pushing forward towards what that person does want. Is this that water energy? Let's look. Because here's a, I don't know. Because here's the thing, you have two energies at play is what I'm seeing. You have one who's trying to tell you lies and one who's trying to, one who's trying to tell you lies and one who's trying to like handle everything. And you don't really know who to trust. I think you see this very clearly, Gemini. I think you know who to kind of give your energy, your loyalty to. I do feel like you're self-protective with this, because you don't want to be stuck in a situation that's going to make you do all the work. Yeah. But you're seeing things very clearly. Unfortunately, good, bad, right, or wrong. There's a lot of pain in this situation. And I feel like one of these parties is not really acknowledging it. One of these parties is just like, yeah, that's how it's going. And not trying to fix it or heal it or make it better. And then you have another person who's like busting their butt to do everything that they possibly can to make things okay. You might have some loyalties to this other individual, the person that is more lip service. Yeah, repeating. There's two tens. Tens are like endings, right? Bringing in new beginnings. You want to make sure you're not repeating the same past mistakes. I think you're nervous about that. I think that, this makes sense, right? I think it's really hard, like when we've had people in our life that we can't trust. It makes it really hard to, like, if someone new comes in, to make a little bit more of a grounded decision. I feel like this person, there's a lot of benefit that comes in, but I feel like it might be at a price. Maybe there was a lot of emotion involved. Maybe it kind of made things look not so glamorous. This has kind of been coming up. Okay. Hangman, Ace of Swords, the Moon. So a perspective that's built out of, like, having this perspective based off of emotion, not really having the clear understanding, clear truth. You almost have to push yourself. Like, I think what I'm hearing is it's like whatever you're dealing with this person, you see it as one thing. It's really this other level that you're having a hard time tapping into because it's easier to stay in this one frame of thinking, right? And with the Hangman, Ace of Swords, Moon, it's like giving you this opportunity to see things at a different level, in a different way, from a different perspective. Because as we see in your overarching energy, there is this element of telling yourself a lie, myths, other people telling you lies, buying into that. And just really recognizing that we're all imperfect. We don't have the answers per se. Not that you should justify bad behavior. I don't hear it as that. But what I'm seeing is there's resistance towards something that actually could be pretty positive for you, Gemini. But you don't really want to look at it because I think it makes you vulnerable. Peaks of Joy just popped out. Let's see what else comes out for us. Yeah, like Peaks of Joy, it's like if we're happy, if we're kind of like in our own little bubble, we don't really have to look deeper. This situation is calling you to look deeper. It's not easy because you don't really want to, because you don't want to get back into the same BS. I get that 100%. But if it's on your mind, there's a reason that it's on your mind, right? Encouragement, I love that. So what, I feel like you do want this thing. You're hesitant though because of how things are showing up, representing themselves. You know, and it's easy to self-protect. It's easy to kind of put up our blocks. Pretend that it's really not as good as what it is, or that we have like, you know, the right perspective, so to speak. But all it does is it keeps you from what you want. Heal the ouch. Taurus got this as well. It keeps you from like healing. I mean, I think that there's, you know, life can be very practical, calculated, but it also can be very much in the ethers, energy, synchronicities, etc. And so we really have to find that balance. Like, yes, we can be very practical with our decision making. Gemini, you're great at that because you are air sign, you are air energy. The ability to be diplomatic about what your choices are, but it also can hinder things as well. And I feel like you're in this situation where there's potential, there's possibility, but you don't really know what that looks like. I think there's a lot of fear here. And so you're keeping yourself at arm's length. But I mean, you know, silver lining, you're healing what is happening. You're healing in the in-between time. And that's all we can really ask for. Life is not fluid. It's not linear, so to speak, unless we're tapping into those really like deep states of consciousness. But I do think there is this element. It's calling you to not place so much into the emotional of what's going on, what's happening, but actually sinking into the practical, the reasoning, removing the emotion, not letting the BS scare you. Because I do think you want something with this. You're not sold hook, line, and sinker, but the places you're not sold is because of past experiences, what's holding you down, keeping you back. And so shifting that way of thinking is actually going to help align you with this thing that you want. that I actually think is going to be a good thing. There's a lot of conflict around it for sure. But you're smarter than this. You know better. You just kind of have to tap into that energy. Easier said than done, guys. 100%. I'm sending so much love and blessing as you're navigating through whatever situation. Just know I do readings, energy healings, wellness consults to support in the highest and best way. That is my heart. Definitely give a big thumbs up, share, subscribe if you resonated with the info. Drop comments below. Let's build and grow the community. Thank you so much for your time, your space, your energy always. Lots of love and blessings.